Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing just fine. I got my content shirt on for you, just for you right now. Hope everybody's doing fine. I got the shirt in the store now. You can get that if you are interested in supporting the channel. It's about 10 Robux. It's the Abducted X Prada movement, everybody. You see what I did there? Anyways, we are in the house today, and we're gonna be talking about some elements that definitely need some buffing Roonies in the future. And I prepared a few. We're gonna go over them. I'm gonna actually equip them, show you what I mean, and yeah, let's get right to it. We're gonna start off with the rares. Obviously, let's start off with my most hated element in the game, and it's water. I hate it. I don't even know how much I leveled it to a 55 because I hate it so much. Everything about water sucks. I don't know if they already did a little bit to it, but it's just not good. Let me go into a game and show you what I mean. I'm gonna go with Snow Castle Hardcore. Just want to show you what it is. I mean, obviously it's a rare, right? Like, what do you want to expect from it? But there's actually a few rares that are much, much better than this. And I don't think they all need to be equal. They don't. But there's just a few things that I just hate about some elements. And let's start off with water. I got it on 55, which is not necessarily impressive because I just played it and I hated it. And I was like, all right, so let's see. So, oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna go into it. I think the damage was buffed a little bit, honestly. I think it was, because it used to be really, really bad. So let's do that, and yeah, you can already see what I'm saying by that. I don't know, is that it? Nope. I mean, that R skill is completely useless. Come on, let's do some damage, Roonies. That R skill is completely useless, honestly. What is the... Okay, so the water barrage does a little bit of it. They changed it. They changed the skills, didn't they? There used to be a tidal wave or something. Did they change it? Alright, so let me see what they're doing here. So this one... Oh, yeah, there it was. Oh, actually, they... Oh, it's the roaring wave. Okay, so they did improve, I think. I just hate the R move. It literally does nothing. Alright, wait. Let's do that. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, alright. So, when I first reviewed this roaring wave had no distance at all. But now it actually goes all the way to the back? What? Alright. But it still does need a buff. Like, the R skill, this is just not good at all. This is just the worst. This is so bad. Let's use the F skill. Yeah, it didn't hit the other guys. It still has the same bug as it had back in the day. It still doesn't hit the guys. Let's try to do some C damage here. You can see it's just terrible. Oh yeah, now it hit it. Oh my god, I don't know. It's just... I just have nothing for it. Like, the R move, you can completely ditch in this. Sometimes you're lucky and you're gonna hit the C skill. And look at the cooldown. Look at the cooldown, honestly. This is terrible. If you compare this to nature or to fire or something like it, look at this! Look at this! Oh my god. I mean, the F move was kinda buffed, right? Feels like it. R move is completely useless. I mean, you can cast it or you don't cast it at all. I mean, I'm just trying to prove my point here. You can see sometimes the F move works. If it does, that's, I guess, pretty good. Aquatic Boom, I didn't even get there because I was so fed up. Did you see that? I mean, this is just not good. This needs a buff. It needs an overhaul. Just not a fan of it. Alright, let's go to... I'm just gonna fail here for you guys. Just in for the fails today. Let's go with the next one, and the next one is going to be obviously air. I mean, air is okay. I mean, it still doesn't feel like a rare. It feels like something that's below it. It feels like a common. They should actually have a tier which is called common, where they can put in the water and all of the other ones. Let's go down there and let's try air. Let's go air. I mean, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more than water, but not really much. You can see, didn't really play until the end. Didn't get the tornado, wasn't interested in it, but you can see the air punch is actually doing something. So the shurikens are I actually gave it a little bit of a review. I was like, all right, man, I think the air punch is actually okay, but everything else is like, well, I don't know. All right, let's do the air wind. But look at that, the air wind actually does do some decent amount of damage, and you can literally like do some dash Roonies through your enemies, which I think is pretty good. So you can like gather them up. Alright, let's do that. Let's gather them up, and then you go like, boom, and you actually almost one-shot those guys. So That is pretty good. And people tell me that water is better than air. I don't think so. Because look at that. These are all one-shots here, if you use this correctly. Oh, I didn't use it correctly. But I can one-punch them. So this is definitely... Maybe it's also because it's stronger in the map. I didn't see if air was actually strong in this map or not. I don't know. But yeah, it gives you a little bit of a movement skill to it. You can do some runs with it. You can do some one-shots almost. And you have these shurikens, which are terrible to be aiming at. I mean, this should be still, like I said, a common, but it kind of goes a little bit more into the region of a rare, because you can see that if you would hit them properly, like I don't, then yeah, they could make sense in some sort of a way. It's difficult, but you can kind of make them work. You can like dash through them, and you can see it's a one-shot. So, I think it's okay. I have to see the weaknesses of this. I don't know about the weaknesses and the strength right now. But yeah, the shurikens are still pretty bad. But at least they hit. So with water, sometimes they just don't hit at all. And you're just gonna be sitting there and you're like, what did I do? Why didn't it work? The C skill is actually quite good. The spiral wind. So, yeah, it's alright. And it does hit, which is kind of really good, but it kind of still needs an overhaul. People love air. Like, it's our meme ability in this game, so people do love air. And I do kind of too. It's fun. Like I said, C skill is good. If you have it actually corrupted, which is a pretty high chance of getting at one point. And I do have it corrupted as well. And it's fairly decent. I could finish most of the content back in the day with it, so I don't think it was too terrible. But I do think air needs overhaul, and I believe that at one point, if they will bring out awakenings, which is there pretty soon, I hope that they use air to start off with and make air actually strong, which would be really cool. Anyways, let's get into some more stuff. Inventory. Okay, let's go down here. Now another thing that I don't think needs an overhaul is lightning, but I do think ice definitely needs an overhaul. Let's consume ice, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I have it on 300, so I have all of the attacks unlocked, which is really... Oh, that's funny. I have 290 out of 185. Alright, so Ice Barrage. You can see now that we're in the rare category, right? Like, we can do enough. We can do enough to do whatever they want. Like, the R skill is... You saw it just there. The F move, I think, is the strongest out of ice in general. The glacial attack looks pretty cool, but it also fails a lot. So, yeah. Let's use the frozen domain. I have to see what that looks like again. Oh, yeah, that was that. Okay, so it's like doing damage over time, which definitely needs an overhaul. For an epic, it's pretty bad. I don't know. Like, let's see the C skill. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You saw that. So you have to get some real distance. I do have the absolute zero, which I have to hold down. Okay, Christ. We'll be doing that in a second. But you can see that the damage is not good. You have to do 1,000 moves. That didn't hit again, even though the animation did hit. It needs a massive overhaul. This is one of the big babies that really need a massive overhaul. So let's bring in the frozen domain. You can see the damage is just not good, not enough. That guy is just not going down. That is crazy. The entire skill didn't get him down, and that is why it's always in the C tier category when I do a tier list. By the way, yesterday I made a tier list video. Make sure to check it out if you haven't already. Same goes for absolute zero. I kind of expected it to like go really crazy, but there you go. So yeah, absolute zero is literally going to get you killed. It doesn't kill in time, and it will just like destroy you. Those were 2 enemies. If we had a few more enemies, I would be easily dead. So yeah, that didn't hit either. So the range is really slow. That was pretty bad. You can see it's just not good. It's just, oh, it finally hit. Congratulations. But in general, you can't really make it. I mean, you can make it work if this is like your absolute favorite, you know, favorite thing. But it's just not good. You can see it's just not good. This is my most annoying episode that I've ever taken. So let's take that out. Ice, not really good. Needs an overhaul immediately. If we compare this to electricity, to lightning and to light, epic just feels like a rare. The ice feels like a rare. They could literally make this a rare. Now, if they at one point want to bring in more epics, sure. Drop out ice, make it a rare, because it's as bad as a rare. And there you go. But luckily, it's the only one that we have in the epics that is that bad. And now we're gonna come to our good old friend, my old darkness, which is gravity from legendary. Everything else in legendary is fine as well. Gravity needs an overhaul, and I'm gonna show you how and why. So gravity push works sometimes if you are playing with shift lock. Then it actually works quite well. Same goes for gravity pull. If you use shift lock on it, I think you're really good to go, which is very nice. You can use shift lock on it, boom pull, boom push. You can do some nice kills with it, but you need to kind of have no shift lock if you want to play the R move, which is right over here, which is also very good. But sometimes when you're using the push and pull, you see it just came in from the wrong side because there's a glitch with the camera. I mean, luckily it did kill him, but maybe we will see if I'm doing some more like this and do some that. Oh, didn't work. Oh, didn't work. And then we're gonna bring in the meteor, which is kind of the best out of all of it here. Oh, there it didn't work again, and it didn't work again. You can see you have to really go into shift lock to do the push and to really make it work. And I hope that the developers will see this, because I will send them this video. Honestly, I will send them this video because that really needs to be fixed. Now, you can play fully in shift lock if that is something you truly desire. You could do that. And like I said, I haven't checked out all of the other skills because I don't have to, just because it's so annoying to actually you know, switch in and out of shift lock to actually have the meteor strike actually hit properly, and then you go back into shift lock. I mean, it could kind of be counted as a play style, but yeah, it's a big nah and no for me. Now, I think the damage is fine. You could kind of like get around the map and you can like kill everything as you want. You can play all in you know, for shift lock, but that's not how I think a legendary should be. A legendary should definitely be a legendary which is versatile. You can do some crazy stuff with it, and just frankly, you just need to tap out of shift lock once in a while, and just having this as a in and out tab kind of ability, it feels like I don't think that it should be that way, especially when it comes to a legendary element, you know. So yeah, that is my reason why I think gravity needs to be overhauled. That's why I put it into the B tier in my latest video. I don't know, I think they are aware of it, but they are not changing it, maybe because they don't know how to, because I've already seen some others, some other elements, I don't remember which ones it was, but I've already had it and encountered it as well, where the same issue happened. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see how much we can actually take out the evil snowman with a push and a pull. So I think that's fairly decent, not too bad, honestly. I don't think it's too bad. Gravity push and then this guy's done. But you kind of want to also snipe people in the back and always tapping in and out. I mean, it's like I said, it's possible, but it's just annoying. And oh, there it was again. That was weird. Even with shift lock on. So it even happens with shift lock on, I guess. Where's the last guy here? Push. Thank you. Do I think it's viable? I mean, I guess you can do stuff with it. The damage is not too crazy, but like I said, I don't have it on 250 yet either. So yeah, since it is very close-up combat. Where's the last guy? Who did I miss? Since it is very close combat, you do kind of have to skill a little bit of HP into it as well, which kind of is negatively towards your damage, because it is very fast forward, push, pull kind of situation. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be a legendary, you know. It's quite hard to sometimes get legendaries out of it. So yeah, I would be very disappointed if that would be my legendary. That's just basically why I think it needs an overhaul. And I think I'm also done kind of stretching this content. I'm almost done. Let me just finish this boss and then we can say farewell to each other. Oh my god, there it happened again. It spawned behind me, and that is a big problem with elements in this game. It's a big problem. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool. Like my girlfriend said, she does enjoy it because it's a pretty cool thing. You can push and pull. It kind of feels very satisfying playing that. Oops, I did not want to do that. I actually wanted to go back. And yeah, this is basically it. These elements do need an overhaul. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.